Hello guys and welcome back to Financial Flagship. My name is Alex and today I'm gonna be your host for the weekly market update. Today we're gonna start off with the crypto market because last week we had some major movements happening out there, and let's head over and start off with Bitcoin. And as you can see, these are the drawings from our previous week. And I was expecting the price to give us a consolidation here and then drop to take out this low here. And as you can see, the price did exactly that. We took out this low, and as things stand, I'm expecting the price to finish this consolidation here, because as you can see, we have a pair of equal lows, and I'm expecting the price to consolidate here and then drop one more time. In the short term, I'm expecting the price for the cryptos to weaken. And as I was saying last week, a good reaction area for Bitcoin at least will be the 25K level, because from this level here we can start looking for our buy setups if we get a reaction, which means that if the price reaches this level and then gives us a strong bullish impulse, and if it's followed by a correction, then this will be our buy setup for Bitcoin. But if the price action is slow, I'm gonna be expecting another correction and another drop that might head towards this fair value gap area located around here. So as you can see, we have two areas on the chart that we will watch: the 25K psychological level, and if we don't get a reaction here, then the next move will be towards the downside, towards the 22K, 23K area to fill up this imbalance zone, and then most likely we'll be heading back up again, because this in the long term it's only a correction to go back up again. We also have this trend line here, so this is a good area to watch as well. Let's say if the price starts to climb from here, but I'm not expecting this the way the price action is developing. So as I was saying, wait for these two zones, wait for a reaction, and if you get one, don't over risk and go with your buy setups. Moving on to Ether. For Ether last week, as you can see, similar to Bitcoin, we were expecting the price to make a consolidation here and then drop and take out this low. I was saying to watch the 1.7K level for Ether. If you remember last week, I was emphasizing on that level. We took out this low. So right now, this is making a consolidation, a nice consolidation here for another drop. A good area to watch for Ether will be, let me draw it for you guys, will be this area here, around 1.6, 1.5K level. So I'm expecting further bearish momentum for Ether. And if this happens, I'm gonna be waiting for my buy setups from this level here, which means a reaction towards the upside, correction. And if that happens, then most likely the price will start to increase. But if not, if the price is low and messy, then we'll go further down, but we have to take it step by step. So for this week, I'm expecting this consolidation to finish and one more drop. Same for Bitcoin, same for Ether. So let's move on to BNB. And if you remember last week, this was an amazing trade for us. I was saying that if the price makes here a consolidation, then definitely it will drop. It made a smaller pullback than I was expecting it. Let me read the drawings for you guys. It made this small flag here, and then the price spiked down, but you would have had a lot of opportunities to enter. You had this correction. You also had this correction here, and another one here which was close towards the bottom, but still there were plenty of opportunities for you guys to get in. And if you remember, I was saying that the price will drop from this level towards the 280 level at least, and the price exceeded my expectations, as you can see. As you may be aware, what drove the price to drop like this was the news with the SEC filing charges against Binance. And as things stand, I'm not expecting something dramatic to happen with this coin and with the cryptos because of that. I'm expecting here another consolidation, maybe a bigger one, and then one more drop, because we also have here an area of equal lows. So this is a good level to watch. So I'm expecting this area to be taken out, and also maybe in the future to have a look at this one as well, because this could also be broken. So this is for the short to medium term. On the long term, I can see BNB going back up. I don't see anything happening with Binance, even though loads of charges were filed against them. So in the long term, I think this will be a safe asset to look after. And but right now, because of the news event and all the dumping, I'm expecting a bit more of bearish momentum to sit around for a while. Moving on to ADA USDT. And as you can see, this one dropped as well. It made this consolidation here. We didn't cover this one last week. We're going to cover it this week. So we had this consolidation that pushed the price back down. We took out this low here. And as things stand, I'm expecting this here to be a trap. I'm not expecting this to continue to go up from here and enter a bull market. This is a typical move that will drive the traders towards buying from this level, thinking that this is the bottom, which in fact this will start to move slow here, and then at some point it will start to drop. So my next move for ADA, it will be a bearish one after this consolidation here is over. I'm expecting the price to fall again and break this low. So we're gonna wait for this consolidation to finish, and if that happens, I'm gonna be looking for my sell setups. Now let's head over to the stock market and start off with S&P. For S&P last week, if you remember, I was saying that the price will make here a consolidation and then we'll break the top one more time, and so far so good. That happened. After this consolidation is over, as you can see on my chart, I was saying that we'll get a bearish reaction. So as things stand, let me do the drawings. So as things stand right now, if the price decides to break this level here and then consolidate, then I'm going to be expecting the price to fall into a deeper consolidation, because here this one needs to correct. I know we are in uptrend, but regardless of that, the price needs to make a deeper correction, maybe something similar to this one at some point. I don't want to go that far off, but right now the trend is a bit exhausted, so I'm expecting, if you ask me if I'm going to buy this one, yes, I'm gonna buy it. I'm bullish on them, but I'm gonna be waiting for a deeper pullback, because these small ones here is a sign that the trend is getting a bit exhausted. So we'll be looking for this correction to end, and then we'll be looking for the buy setups. Moving on to NASDAQ, and as you can see, our analysis for NASDAQ was on point. We were expecting a consolidation to happen, in which it did, and then I was expecting the price to come back up and take this top here, take out these tops. For NASDAQ here, as you can see, we have equal highs, and I'm expecting the price to continue to go up. I'm expecting here a small consolidation and another break towards the upside. So if this happens, then we're going to analyze the price action and see if we'll get a bearish wave and a deeper correction for the price to gather some more bullish momentum in the future. Moving on to Dow Jones, as you can see, Dow Jones is moving accordingly to our plan. We were expecting this consolidation to occur last week, and then we were saying that if this happens, I'm going to expect the price to break the top one more time. And as things stand right now, I'm expecting the market to pull back a bit and then go back up and break out and make a new high here around this line. So if you get a consolidation, don't hesitate and go with your buy setup and trade with care. Now let's move on to the Forex market and start off with the DXY. For DXY last week, I was expecting two scenarios. I was saying that is very important here to watch the price action, because if you get here a sideways move, then this will most likely mean that the price will be heading back up and break the top. Otherwise, I was saying that if you get a move similar to this, the consolidation, then this will be your sell setup, which unfolded in the end. And right now, as things stand, I'm expecting the price to make here another pullback, drop a bit more, make another pullback, and drop again before going back up. I'm expecting this to be a consolidation for one more move towards the upside. I'm not expecting the DXY to completely drop from here. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting this to be a complex consolidation, which could go even deeper than I was highlighting here, but we have to take it step by step. So I won't be interested in the sells on this one, and I only be interested in my buy setups, because the trend is towards the upside. We have this strong impulse up, and now this is followed by a correction highlighted here, and the next move will be towards the upside. So keep an eye on this scenario, wait for the correction to finish, and then go with your trade. Moving on to EURUSD. For EURUSD, I was saying last week that I'm expecting the price to break the low It didn't happen, but I also pointed out the second scenario, that if the price gives you a bullish move, a bullish candle here, and this is followed by a correction, then most likely the price will go back up here and break the top. As you can see, I highlighted this top with this yellow line here. So for this week, I'm expecting the price to consolidate again, maybe drop, and make one more move towards the upside, maybe reach this area here. We have to watch this level. So this will be my first area to watch for a bearish reaction. But until then, if the price gives us a consolidation here, a drop, and then a buy setup, then I'm gonna definitely go with this buy. Moving on to pound USD. For pound USD, I was saying last week that I'm expecting a bullish move to occur, but first we need a consolidation. I think we had this move coming back down here, and we were in the middle of this, and I was saying that I will be interested in the buy setups only if the price will go towards one of these two levels here. So unfortunately, the price didn't react to that, and it started to go up without me. And as things stand, I'm expecting a consolidation here, a drop, a corrective move, and then I'm going to be looking for a further bullish momentum. I'm expecting the price here to break the top at some point, but first I think we need a correction, either one like this or maybe a slow-paced one that will at some point drive the price back up. This is a good area to watch for a reaction, this line here. So if the price reaches this level, wait for a bullish reaction, and then go with your buy setup. Moving on to dollar yen. Dollar yen is in the same spot that we left it last week. I was saying that I'm expecting this consolidation, the price to give us a consolidation and then a move back up to break the top. We are still in the middle of the consolidation, just that for this week my bias is a bit different from last week. I'm expecting the price to break the top here, but after this correction is over, because the way this is developing here looks like it will be another it will make another drop to break this low and maybe head towards this area here. So this will be a good area to watch for a buy setup. If not, then this needs to correct a bit deeper. We are well aware of that. So if we get towards this area and we don't get a reaction towards the upside and we get a bearish reaction, which is a consolidation, and the price will move slow, then most likely we'll go down again before going back up. But for this week, I'm expecting the market to drop. So wait for this consolidation to finish here, and then go with the sell setup if you get one, and don't over risk. Moving on to Australian dollar versus the US dollar. As you can see, I was expecting two scenarios. One which was a deeper consolidation before going back up. And the other one, I was saying that if we get here a sideways move, like you can see highlighted here, up and down sideways move, then the price will go back up again and break the top. So as things stand, I'm expecting right now, after this strong bullish wave, I'm expecting Australian dollar versus the US dollar to give us another consolidation and then head towards the upside, because this impulse here is pretty strong. And I'll wait, personally, I'll wait for a correction to follow up this strong move, and then I'm going to be looking for my buy setups. Moving on to USDCAD. USDCAD, last week I was waiting for this correction to finish here and then push the price back down, but I was saying to you guys not to trade it because the way this is looking, it's in the middle of everything, and I was suggesting to you to stay away from it because it's pure gambling inside, so no need for you to trade that. But I was expecting the price at some point, as you can see from my drawings, to take out these lows. So as things stand for USD CAD, I'm still expecting a correction here and one more drop. But again, I don't advise you to trade it because it's messy. We are still in this messy area, so better to stay away from it as well this week. You can try your luck if you can see this correction developing here, a nice correction, and then you get a nice bearish reaction that will push the price back down to break this, to take out this lows here, also this low here. So this will be a nice area to watch if the consolidation occurs. Moving on to gold. For gold, last week I was expecting the price to drop one more time and break the low, and as you can see, the price didn't do that. And as things stand, I'm expecting for this week, I'm expecting this consolidation to finish, go one more time towards the upside, and then drop. We have two levels here that we need to watch. We have this fair value gap area, as you can see, in which the price can crawl its way up towards that level before going back down. And also we have to watch the price after it breaks the top here, because after it breaks the top, this could also fall down and take out this low. Personally, I won't be looking at any buy setups. I'll be waiting for gold to reach the fair value gap level. If that happens, I'm expecting a drop. If we get a bearish reaction here, an impulse towards the downside followed by a pullback, and then a sharp wave down. That will be my setup for gold. But until then, I'm gonna stay away from it, and we'll be waiting patiently for the price to get towards this area. Moving on to silver. As you can see, for silver, I was expecting a bullish move last week, but the price didn't went to our level that we were expecting a reaction from. So as things stand, for silver this week, I'm expecting another consolidation, one more move up, and then we will analyze the price, because we have loads of liquidity sitting here as well as here. So we have to wait the price to reach that level, those levels first, before taking into consideration any sell setups. So for this week, wait for this pullback to finish and then go with your buy setup. Moving on to US oil. For US oil, I was expecting last week a consolidation and then another move towards the upside. And as things stand, the price went a bit deeper. And for this week, I'm expecting another pullback and maybe another drop. But I would suggest to you guys to stay away from US oil, because it's very messy. As you can see, we are in the middle of everything here, so don't think it's a good trade to take. But it will be interesting to watch the price action. If you get a consolidation like I drawn on the chart, then it will be best for you guys to, if you want to trade, to risk a small portion of your account, like 0.5% or something like that. Don't exceed that amount, because this could go both ways from here. It will develop into a complex pattern, so we have to be patient with this one. And if you remember, I want to make a highlight for you guys, like I was saying for Cardano, for ADA earlier. If you remember the crash on ADA that took out the low, this move on oil is pretty similar. And right now, let's say on ADA, we are in this somewhere around this area here. So the price went down, came back up, and then I was saying to you guys that it will drop. So this is a pretty common pattern for traders to get stuck in, thinking that they caught the reversal, which in fact is only sharp pullback. So that's what I was saying about ADA, to wait for this kind of structure, which is one similar that we have on oil. So it will be interesting to see how it will develop. But heading back to oil, like I was saying, we have to keep an eye on the chart. Personally, I will skip it for this week. I won't be looking at any setups for it, and unless it gives something like a consolidation, and maybe then I'm gonna be risking a small portion of the account, like 0.5%, not more than that. And finally, natural gas. For natural gas, I was expecting two scenarios last week, and one of them was a move towards the downside after a consolidation. After this consolidation is finished, and the second scenario was a bullish wave, because I have a bullish bias on it. But I was saying that I will only go with this bias only if the price will break this level here highlighted on the chart. Let me delete the drawing so I can highlight for you again. I was saying that I'll be looking at buy setups only if we break this level here, make a consolidation, then that will be my my signal for a buy setup. If that doesn't happen, I mentioned that this will be a corrective structure, and it will push the price back down again. So as things stand, for this week, I'm expecting the price to make here a consolidation and then drop and take out these lows here. This first low, and this is the second area that I'm gonna be watching. So we have to wait and see. If you get a consolidation, don't over risk, and go with your sell setup. So with that being said, that should be all for today. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like our content, and also share it with your friends. I wish all of you a happy and profitable trading week. See you all next Monday, and until then, please trade with care.